Oh, we have no chocolate. We're not that good or that useful. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are you coming for your pictures? Are we good? Why not?
Yeah, kuno.
Acrobatic.
Binibidyo niya. Oh, mauna ka na. Shong. Mauna ka na.
Oh yeah, it's been 3D.
Madilim naman eh.
Get rid of it.
Dito 3D ba yan?
What sort of treasure shit is this?
Ang dilim.
Give me timbers.
Tastes like Toblerone.
Toblerone eh. Toblerone? No. Toblerone eh. Madilim. Malulupat na yan.
Hindi, mahaba yan.
Mahaba. Gulat ako eh. Video yan, video yan.
Ay, video?
Oo.
Hello? Ganito lang ba?
Please stop on the back. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, it's me again. And this time I'm actually going to do my talk, not supposed to this. So, welcome one and all. I'm here to tell you about the wonderful White Chocolate House, which is this building behind me. It is a place where here in the affluent Georgian times, which is where you are, welcome to the Georgian era, you would find very wealthy, very important, and very handsome Georgian men like me. And we would come here, ladies and gentlemen, to do three things. The first thing we would do is drink chocolate. That's why it's called a chocolate house. Second thing we would do is, of course, we would talk about politics because we're really important. But the third and most important thing we would do is we would gamble. Yeah. Now, gambling is not something that I would recommend, but if you are going to do it, at least try and make sure you're not a very bad gambler like me. You see, I recently lost a bet for £200 as to whether I could stand still for longer than a man called Bill. This is Bill. Some of you might have noticed my mistake. Bill is in fact a statue, not a real person. Unfortunately, I didn't know that, and therefore I lost my money and looked really silly. As a matter of fact, they've actually thrown me out of White, so they told me I'm not allowed to go back in. But I've got a plan. You see, the reason they're so annoyed with me is because I lost a bet out here where anybody can see me. So if I win a bet out here where anybody can see me, that means that I'm going to be allowed back in because I'll look better. It's a brilliant plan with just one problem. And that problem is that I don't currently have an opponent for the bet. That means that I'm going to need to find an opponent, which means I'm going to need a volunteer. I think my young man over here, well, two things. I think my young man here was first, but also I think he actually wants to do it. So, I'm afraid you're rather volunteering your time. So, okay, right then, lovely stuff. I really need to win this because he's a Man U fan. So, how old are you? How old are you? Not a difference. Okay, great. You're going to come and stand here next to me, my friend, and you're going to face these wonderful people. Okay, face that way. Lovely. Right then, here's what's going to happen. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to put your hands out in front of you, right? When you do that, I'm going to turn your hands over, but I'm not going to touch you. I'm going to do it using the power of my mind. And that's not much power, so let's hope this goes well. You ready? Cool. So whack your hands out in front of you, but you start this way over, mate. And you turned your hands over and I will touch them.
You told me to. That was not a cheat.
Yeah, didn't touch him. He's accusing me of cheating. Do you think I cheated?
Yes, you did.
That's interesting. Usually people say yes to support the little kid, but you guys are just like, ah. That's brilliant. I really like you lot. That's fantastic. Right, I think you've been outvoted, mate. But I'll tell you what, I will give you a, what's the word? Consolation prize, couldn't think of that word. Which is, it means like second prize. Everybody here is going to give you a round of applause. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Boots.
please turn that way and watch John Cadbury.
My name is John Cadbury, and this is my shop, where I first established my business in 1824. My father, Jim Cadbury, owns and runs the food. Our family are Scottish Irish, and the origins came from the West. Father moved the family to Birmingham